Andrew Urquhart with you on the program today. And as you start the new year, I don't know, what are your plans for the new year? Now, for a lot of people, they go, okay, this is what I want to do in terms of my career. This is what I'm wanting to do financially. This is what I'm wanting to do in terms of family or investments, those sorts of things. And hey, an organization that is doing amazing stuff. In fact, I would say these guys literally are building the kingdom of God. Christian Savings. Andy Milne is a senior lender at Christian Savings. He joins us on the program now. Andy, kia ora. Thanks for your time today.
Got it, Andrew. Great to be here.
Firstly, for people that haven't heard of it beforehand, what is Christian Savings as an organisation? What's it all about, Andy?
Sure. So Christian Savings is a 60-year-old business. We were founded by Christians to fund, as you say, the work of the Kingdom of God here in New Zealand. So set up by a bunch of faithful Christian businessmen 60 years ago to provide a source of funding for churches and charitable organisations who may have otherwise struggled to attract bank funding, so that the work of the kingdom could still go on here in New Zealand.
Previously known as Baptist Savings, a bit broader than that. You don't have to be a Baptist anymore. You've broadened your spiritual horizons.
So Baptist Savings, set up back in the day, a bit over 10 years ago. We've become an interdenominational business. So no matter your denomination, as long as you serve the Lord, we would love to partner with you.
Let's look at, I suppose, some of those criteria and the sorts of projects that you would consider. Hey, this looks like a Christian Savings type of project. What sort of thing have you been involved with?
Sure. So we lend to churches and Christian charities involved in property projects for charitable purposes. So that's quite a wide range of things that we've been involved in. So obviously churches with building projects, repairs and maintenance, that type of thing. Community housing providers, aged care facilities, schools, early childhood centres, social services, those types of things. Anyone really that's doing the work of the gospel in our community.
As your name would suggest as well, Christian Savings, also an opportunity for people to invest into the work of Christian Savings. I suppose that's the other half of the business?
Absolutely. So we can't lend money without the generous support of our investors. So, we are a deposit-taking finance company. Every dollar we lend out is money that is invested with us by our supporters. So, if you're if you're out there and you've got money that you're looking to invest, you're looking for a competitive rate of return, but you want your money invested where it's having real impact in the community, doing the work of the gospel, then I encourage you to visit our website, which is www.christiansavings.co.nz, where you can find a copy of our product disclosure statement.
Now, I mean, generally a financial institution, but one with a difference. How would you compare yourself to other financial institutions, other lending institutions? What's your key point of difference, Andy?
Sure. So I guess typically our credit criteria are, probably quite similar to banks in some ways.
Yep.
So I guess if you're an investor, we're not, we look to be good and faithful stewards of your money if you're an investor with us. But as a borrower, typically speaking, big banks tend to struggle with some traditional income sources that churches receive. So, tithes and offerings are obviously a pretty big part of the income stream for a church. Banks can struggle to understand and lend against that income, whereas for us, that's pretty straightforward, and we're happy to lend against it.
I suppose from a secular point of view, from an investment point of view, that's literally no visible means of support. But hey, you guys know how the faith model works. We've seen it happen now for a couple of thousand years. We know that this is a model which works financially as well as spiritually, right?
Absolutely, Andrew. So yeah, if as you say, it's a model we understand, and that we're happy to lend against. But our borrowers have some of our borrowers are quite complex organisations with budgets into the tens, occasionally hundreds of millions of dollars. So
Okay.
very sophisticated financial entities, but for charitable purpose. So that's that's the main thing we look for there.
I suppose that is the key difference, is who you lend the money to. So if somebody was to invest, for example, with Christian Savings, it's not going to armaments, it's not going to medication, it's not going. You know exactly where it's not going, because you're quite specific in the sort of organisations that you lend to. It's all about growing the kingdom specifically.
That's quite right. So, if you invest with Christian Savings, your money is invested in property projects for the most part that are doing the work of the gospel.
Now, there may be people listening into this at the moment. They're saying, "Well, gosh, we've been putting this off for a while, but we've got a good problem in that our Sunday school is growing faster than our capacity to have the space for the kids that turn up on a Sunday morning." And there may be other church leaders that are going, "Gosh, I wish I had that problem at the moment." But hey, I know that it is out there. But look, if somebody is listening and they're saying, "Hey, gosh, I wish we had the funding to grow our facility to match the church growth that we're experiencing," how do they explore that with you, Andy? What's the first step?
We would love to hear from anyone that is experiencing growth or needs to wants to buy a building, wants to renovate a building, extend a building, that sort of thing. So the easiest way to get hold of us is contact us via our website, which is www.christiansavings.co.nz. You can email us via the website. It will come through to me, and we'll get together either over the phone or in person to talk about your project and look at how we might be able to assist.
Hey, I really appreciate the work that you do, and also, I suppose, for people that have a nest egg, have some money to invest at the beginning of the year. I mean, hey, that would be a great thing to do with your money. Don't put it under your mattress. Don't invest it in an organisation where you don't know what they are investing in. christiansavings.co.nz. Andy, thank you so much for taking the time to chat with us today.
My pleasure, Andrew. Thank you very much.